morning, everyone. It is a glorious morning after what was torrential rain yesterday. My goodness me, the thunder. I had to message into the group of all of our neighbours because I was like, is that just thunder? It honestly sounded like something was exploding. It was wild. But as always, after the rain, everything is so lush and green and beautiful. Look at those tiny paws moving so quick behind. I am out on the boys' dog walk and Ali is at home in bed after a wonderful golf trip, and I'm starting the week on the right foot. Had a very interesting conversation this morning with my PT, which got my cogs thinking, because one of the things I spoke about recently on one of my videos where I was talking about how I have been very intrigued recently by looking at comments underneath posts, whether that is like controversial posts, whether it's posts about controversial people, and seeing people that I know commenting things that I'm like almost shocked to see. I'm like, wow, I didn't realise you were that type of person. And he was very, very honest and was like, I don't ever do that because I don't want to feel like that. And I was like, aha, you have you have noticed and you have cracked the code on something that clearly is causing me to feel a certain type of way. And then I wake up this morning and someone has fly tipped and I'm like, do I let that annoy me? I think it's just one of those things where you're like, I'm so shocked. Barky, come on my love. Look at that light. It's just no better. I love England at this time of year so much. Yeah, I think that, you know, everyone has these things that really get to them and annoy them and rub them up the wrong way, and I am not immune to that in any way, shape or form. Fly tipping to me is just nuts. I'm like, we're all trying to do our best to like preserve this world, okay? None of us are perfect. There will be things that I am doing right now that are contributing to the death of our earth. But there is nothing more brazen than dumping your rubbish in the middle of a beautiful woodland. Nothing says more that you don't care about the earth than that, and that's like, I really don't care. You can't care about your life. You can't care about anything if you're doing something like that. And I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. It happens a lot somewhere else as well that I spend a lot of time. And I'm so fascinated. Like, is it an education thing? Are we just not educating people enough on this? Like I said, I'm not perfect, but I'm not brazen about it either. Very interesting. Anyway, what I am noticing at the moment, this time of year, I think, I have a hunch that it's going to be a very good blackberry year this year. And whilst I got a good harvest last year, I was quite late to the forage. It was a better year than the year before, but it wasn't a great year. This year, I think it is going to be spectacular. I can't wait. I'm going to hopefully have blackberries for the entire winter. That's my aim. That's my goal. Yeah, that's my goal. After the rain, there's always a slight chill in the air as well. I mean, chill is really giving it some over-egging the pudding there, but it's just a bit fresher. The air is not so like stagnant, it feels, and everywhere it just looks so much better. I mean, it still needs a bit more, but what a life. What a life. Oh, good morning, everyone. I should light a candle because we're about to sit down and have a chat. We're not having a chat, I promise you, we're not having a chat. Let's go way back like 8 years and let's do a good old-fashioned YouTube unboxing, like the good old days. I'm obviously from that era, and for me, I love it so much. I feel so nostalgic and I have so much love for that era of YouTube. And I've been shopping at some very interesting places and some places I've never shopped before, different things, and I just think it's good to have a bit of a chat. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing and see what's arrived. We are starting off with a small one, but I think it is small and interesting because on the side it's definitely addressed for me, and I have sent a picture of this to Louise Pentland, but it says Louise Pentland on the side, so I don't know if it's something to do with her or whether it's just a mistake and I've received hers. I have no idea, but this is a conundrum. I'm half expecting Louise to jump out of the box because that's what she said was going to be jumping out of the box. Oh, it definitely says I am Louise Pentland on the box. So I think I've got, oh no, is this her thing? Hold on, I'm confused. Is this for her or is this for me and this is like her thing? I'm so confused. Have I been sent some, oh no. Oh, so this is like Louise's favourite product basically from Nivea. I was so confused because it literally says I am Louise Pentland on there. So I was thinking, is this like a personalised package? So this is her Nivea Body Oil Serum Anti-Stretch Mark, Luminous and Even Skin Tone. And do you know what? The most fascinating thing about this, I don't usually get PR from Nivea, but Ali has just made the switch from La Mer to Nivea. And Ali is someone that just doesn't really mess around with his skincare. But he was buying those like £1,000 tubs of La Mer and he thought, I'm just going to try it. And actually, I love bougie creams. I love bougie creams. But I am also going to tell him the truth. And I think that his skin looks more hydrated and like glowier now that he's using just the blue Nivea cream. Do you know what? I might try it. I might actually try it myself. But this is her body oil anti-stretch marks and you're supposed to see first visible results in 2 weeks. Fascinating. Oh, congratulations, Louise. I honestly love Louise so much. And so I love seeing her do cool things and work with brands in cool ways, just like this. So amazing. What a wonderful but confusing start. Box number 2, I believe this is from an Etsy order that I did. You would have seen it in one of my recent videos that I did an order on Zara Home, and it was a really like transformative shop where it changed how I thought about a lot of things. Even though I've always enjoyed buying things secondhand, I love old things. I don't necessarily think of myself as like an antiques collector in any way, shape or form. I just like old things, like old, the cheaper the better, to be honest. I'm not really hugely interested in buying the fancy ones. However, I do really love antique blueware, and I bought these 2 plates from Zara. Bizarrely, I don't know why I did it, I sent them straight back because I was like, there are so many beautiful plates on places like Etsy, in antique shops, and there's a lot of this particular brand called Gien, spelt G-I-E-N, I believe, and these, oh, I think it's these. I did one that was like an order of just 1 plate. There was a few multiple orders as well. So I'm going to get into the box because they're so pretty, whether you're using them in crockery or whether you're using them as artwork, as like on display. There are so many beautiful plates on there if you're thinking of starting like a blueware journey. And I have to say, shopping on Etsy is just a dream every single time. Like, you always get something lovely. This is just a little candle lighter. They always send you something because the people that are usually building these brands are creatives and they're just creating constantly, and it's just lovely. So yeah, I think is it 1 or 2 plates? Maybe 2. It feels like it. 2 plates. I wanted a pair. I love a pair. But it feels really like there's a lot of satisfaction if you're someone that enjoys shopping on Etsy, because it feels very tangible, the impact that you have, and there's a lot of gratitude as well, whereas I often find perhaps shopping some bigger brands, like there just doesn't feel like, not that I want people to be grateful for me all the time, but it's a lovely feeling to know that someone really appreciates the money that you've worked really hard to earn being spent with them. That I can't say that that's not a nice thing. And so it's a really lovely way to shop, and it's a way that I have really enjoyed, like, rummaging on. If you love a good rummage, I was always the person that enjoyed like going to TK Maxx on my breaks at uni and things like that. So if you love a good rummage, rummaging on places like Etsy is just as enjoyable, and if not more, because you cover so much more ground. So these are the Gien Rose Garden. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. I'm so glad that I got a pair of these. Let me show you these up close. Look at how beautiful these are. And I promise you, like, these look beautiful displayed on like sideboards like this as artwork on walls. I mean, I wouldn't ever put something on a slanted wall like this, but like It looks so, oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. The hardest thing about buying all of these is deciding whether to keep them as crockery or use them as artwork. That's what I'm finding. But I'm so happy that I got a pair of those. I actually have a big order of about 6 coming as well. So hopefully that will soften the blow of whether I use them as displays or crockery. But yeah, so I've got a lovely pair. I actually thought these would look quite nice either side of the apex in our kitchen because we have the roses growing up the side of the house. You know how I love to connect meaning and reasons and what have you. These are beautiful. Actually, are these Jean? Yes, they are Jean. Ah, this is their bouquet de roses. I'm in love. They're so, so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay, where have I put my scissors? So this, I'm gonna have to put it down. This looks like it's from Cutter and Squid, and this says it must be delivered today because there is food inside. So I think I might have an idea of what this is. Oh my goodness me. I'm gonna open it with you. Right, in the first box, because I think there's about 3 boxes, I think this is their Wimbledon collection that they have just launched, and I don't know if I've ever tried Cutter and Squid. So this is going to be very, very exciting. And considering I'm going to Wimbledon this year, you'll be seeing that in another vlog, I am going with Nails Inc, which is so exciting because I am obviously on my natural nail journey anyway, but also we're going on Ladies Finals Day, which is like, honestly, like the golden ticket. So what do we have here? Oh my gosh, stop it. Extra large brownie truffles in tennis balls. Wow, Ali and I are going to have a field day, I can see. And this in here, it's so heavy. So this is strawberries and cream, giant scone gift. Oh my gosh, if you know someone, that loves Wimbledon, that loves traditional British traditions, this is going to be something that they would love. Look at the size, look at the size. That is a scone or a scone, whichever you prefer. We've got clotted cream, we've got homemade strawberry jam. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I can't even imagine what else is in these boxes, to be honest with you. How could there be more? They've absolutely hit it out of the park there. And I love the way that Britain celebrates Wimbledon, and also so many of these like sporting endeavours that happen at these times of year. I just love the way that we do things here. It's very, very lovely. Dear Lydia, we are so excited for Wimbledon this year and we wanted to share our collection with you. We hope you love the sweet treats. Love, Amelia, Cutter and Squid. This is too much. How is this box so big? So this is their On the Hill hamper. Also, by the way, how good is the name Cutter and Squid? I'm in love. Okay, we're in. We're in. Get ready to dive fork first into our handcrafted treats. Oh, stop it! There's a little wicker basket bag. This is actually the best size. Oh my gosh, this is even cuter than mine. Where did you get this, Cutter and Squid? Because I want one just like this. So what you would do is you'd pop your, what do we have? I'm going to put this on the floor. Made in England, sparkling wine. The English sparkling wine world is really having a true moment. So this is the Fitz sparkling wine. I love the branding on this with the crowns and the tiaras. So you'd pop your little English sparkling wine in there. You have everything seasoning cookie bites, raspberry ripple birthday cake popcorn, Earl Grey and lemon luxury all butter shortbread. We never have these things in the house, never. And it is always dangerous when we do because Ali and I are like face planters into the treats. Oh! And then we have, what is this? All of this is going in my little basket. It's going straight in my basket. Eton mess cake. Stop it. Stop. Oh my good gracious Wimbledon Lord. Cutter and Squid. You are not messing around, are you? That's going straight in my fridge. Thank you so much. We never have these kinds of things in the house because of what we're like, and so we are thoroughly going to enjoy these, probably too much, in the run up to Wimbledon for sure. Wow, thank you so much. There is a chance that I will be buried under the boxes that are currently scattered under my feet because they are everywhere. This is a purchase from Vinted. I am obsessed with Vinted at the moment, and I think that the obsession comes from Chloe Jade. Chloe Jade she is the best for finding things on there, and she's really got me super inspired with like buying things and finding like unique alternatives. So she found this incredible butter yellow jacket to get involved in that butter yellow trend, but she wasn't buying a trend piece. Instead, she was buying something that had been pre-loved and was from someone else's wardrobe, and it was the chicest thing I have ever seen. And so now I basically spend my life on Vinted, and this was purchased because I was inspired by the new Campbell's of Beauty campaign that they shot on a sort of fishing boat, and they had a very lovely jumper on there, and I wanted one, but I was not going to buy a new one. And it was sort of like this marl coloured, like brown, so it's not brown, but it is brown, but there's a little bit of like dark chocolate in there, but also a little bit of charcoal. And I found this is from M&S, it's pre-loved. I always give it a sniff test, it smells really nice. And I wanted it sort of oversized so that I could have shirts that come out the top of it in autumn winter. I just think this is such a good basic, and I knew I'd be able to find something with a little bit of rummaging to fulfill my needs. I think this is going to be a really good length on me as well, because it's actually like a bit cropped. So wearing it with high-waisted jeans and then a shirt underneath, I'm so happy with my purchase, and I think I got this for like £5. So over the moon with that. Now, I don't actually know what is in this box, so we're going to find out together. Ah! This is slightly less exciting. This is for our chickens. This is a different type of similar water feeder, but these have legs. I believe they have legs. They're supposed to have legs. Yes, so we've got them 2 little water feeders, separate ones to put little supplements and things like that in, and they have legs so that they're raised off of the ground. That was just an Amazon purchase. The things that you do when you are a chicken mum. This is one of those things that I'd probably usually just unbox and not do in a video, but here we are in 2025 unboxing chicken drink feeder thingies. Now, this is one that I did want to unbox with you yesterday. I actually wanted to film this yesterday, but I didn't have time, I ran out. So I'm going to put it in a box and we're going to open it together, okay? But I did unbox it on stories and maybe a TikTok as well, so all is not lost. But wow, a handbag. Sorry. So this is the Clara bag from Tusting, and it arrived yesterday. I saw this bag worn by Ella McNeil at Goff's, and she was wearing the Zara dress that I've got. She had a black belt on and she had this bag, and I thought she looked so chic. Like, it was so simple but yet so beautiful, and I loved the outfit, and it really just sold this bag to me. I'd seen this bag a few times, and you know that I love Tusting. My horse riding bag is a Tusting bag. I've got quite a few, and this is just, it's so elegant. I would always suggest a top handle bag if you're looking for a sort of elegant occasion wear bag that's not too big, but also that's like, just, I don't know, it has that air of refinement. And this is one of the best that I have come across. It does have a crossbody strap as well. I love the leather that they've used. This is also a made to order bag. It's made just down the road, which I just think blows my mind, that a brand as cool as Tusting is just down the road. I love their branding, I love everything about them, and they're such a kind brand as well. Like, they are so lovely. And so if you are looking for a bag that's a bit more elegant for occasion wear, really good for summer, it's a gorgeous size and minimal branding, beautiful quality, this is definitely one of them. It is packed full of my stuff, but I hope you enjoyed that unboxing. Okay, I don't know what this is either, so we are going to find out together. It says
says something about toiletries, so this could be a PR package. I tried to keep as many PR packages out of this unboxing, because generally nowadays there are so many people that do this as a job. You've probably seen most of them, so it kind of gets a little bit monotonous. Not in a bad way. I enjoy watching them, but I know that not everyone enjoys watching them, so you know. So what do we have? Oh. So it's not a PR package. Honestly, this is so funny. This is what happens when you don't know what's arriving. So if you don't know, one of the other things that I've ordered from Etsy is a lot of monogrammed things. I grew up as a girl with a lot of monogrammed bits and pieces. My grandma is the most talented seamstress, and I had monogrammed shoe trees, I had monogrammed toiletries bags, like the stuff that you see sold on Etsy now. I had it when I was like little. Not that to say that I was like the first or anything, but it was so my grandma's style. It was like her love language. If she loved you, you got monogrammed something. She'd even make like monogrammed little lavender bags. And then when I went to Saint-Emilion and we stayed at Maison de Bray, I think it's quite big in America, and the owners are American, and they brought that little touch to Maison de Bray, and I loved it. So I ordered these little tissue box covers, and I love them. I have them all around my house, and obviously they need filling. So I give you a box of Kleenex tissues. A box in a box in a box. These are what we put in them, and obviously because I didn't know what this was, this would normally be something I wouldn't show in an unboxing, but I hope you enjoy my chicken feeders and my tissue boxes. Anyone that joined my channel having watched Chanel bag unboxings, I apologise. Oh dear. This one is so exciting because it says who it's from on the box, and first of all, it is someone that I love so much. Like, I think that she is just the most fantastic person. You know, like when you see someone in a room or in a crowd and instantly you're just drawn to them? That is this person. If you don't know, I am obsessed with Fiona Fines. She owns the most beautiful, beautiful, like, tableware, crockery, linen brand in London. It's literally just off of Sloane Street, and I met her at a recent event, and I've loved her online for such a long time. I think she's done such an incredible job with social media, and she just embraces everything, and she's such a like sunshine human. And I bumped into her again at Ascot. She looked sensational. If you want to see her outfit, go and see. It should be on her feed, but if it's not, I'll have words, because it should be. Anyway, I saw Erin Lauder unboxing a Fiona Fines box. I'm quietly excited that it might be the same thing, because it also has my name written on the box, as if to say inside this box is a personalised something or other for this person. So we shall find out. Her packaging, little Fiona Fines matches, love, and a little Fiona Fines box. The green, obviously, absolute spirit humans. I think she's just, oh. Okay, what is in the box? We are about to find out. You first. Oh yes, it is. Oh my gosh, the size of it is even more beautiful in person. Oh my goodness, this is exquisite. And it's monogrammed in like a sort of, it's literally like the perfect green. It's like a muddy green. Look at this. Look at this. Oh wow, I love this bag so much. The size of it. Look at the size of it. This is so cute. This is so cute. I hope she's selling them. I hope she is. I need to get a picture of that before I take off the Fiona Fines thing. You are exquisite. I love this so much. These need to be sold on your website if they're not, because these are the perfect little raffia bag. Obsessed. Obsessed. 2 bags in one video, Lydia. So you haven't changed that much. And the final box. This is a really, really special one, because if anybody, I'm not naked by the way, there is a top, I am not naked. This box is, this could be my thumbnail. a naked unboxing. If you have followed my naked unboxing videos, no, I'm joking. If you have followed my riding journey over the last few years, you will know that it has been a journey. In that I've been going, you know, in all of my fancy schmancy gear, and now obviously I have my own horse, so I generally, the fancy schmancy gear is only reserved for photo shoots. But one thing I've always wanted is to treat myself to a pair of a particular brand of boots. And in the beginning I was like, no, that would be all the gear and no idea. And then when I got Atlas, I was like, oh, and my focus is just making sure that he's happy and that he's fine and that he has everything and it's not what I'm wearing. And so I never ever thought that the day would actually come that I would own a pair of their boots. Now they have launched their ready to wear line, and these boots are actually their ready to wear line, so I will link them down below. But you can have bespoke boots made in, like, if you can dream it, they can make it, and they are the most beautiful brand and the most lovely brand. And you'll know that for me, I put who the people are that I work with at the top of everything, and the people that I shop from and all of those things. I think that I value less the branding and the beautifulness of the branding. I value the people behind them so much more. I think that just comes with like lessons and age and experience and things like that. And they are so lovely, and they have really done their best to get these to me because I don't live anywhere near where their store is, and they often do like fittings and things like that. So this is a real moment to unbox these with you, and so I hope you'll let me squeal a little bit squealier than normal, because this has probably been 5 years that I have wanted and not felt I deserved what's in this box. Basically, I didn't feel I deserved it, and I probably still don't feel I deserve it, but I just can't believe it's happening. I can't believe it. Oh my, oh, the bag. The bag. Oh my gosh, this is such a moment. The bag is so nice. So sorry, I don't even know if I told you the brand name. This is Solaris. I followed them on Instagram for a long time, and they are one of the most beautiful equestrian boot maker, and I am currently unboxing, oh my gosh, my own pair. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. The touches of gold are unbelievable. Look at the richness of that colour. I think this is going to match my Fairfax and Favour collaboration, so I'll be able to wear my riding boots with them. Wow, this is so beautiful. I will link these down below. I can't tell you how long I have waited for these, and this just feels like the perfect like moment to end this video on, because you truly do deserve the nice things. If there is one thing that I have learned, is that if you can allow yourself to have the nice things, it makes the things in life a little bit more special. And if I might be my usual gushy self, you are only going to be horse riding in your one life that you're having now. And I know for me personally, I don't want to get to like 90 years old and be like, oh, should I just treated myself to the boots? I could have given myself that gift. And that's how I live my life as much as possible. However, this one, I don't know, I think you get that little bit of imposter syndrome in being in this industry and sharing your passions and your hobbies. When you're new at something, it's really difficult because everyone is so used to people being experts and knowing everything, that so few people show up online and talk about not knowing things. And I am really comfortable with being an amateur, but so interestingly, sometimes those old thought processes where, oh, you can't have the nice boots if, you know, you've got your old scruffy horse who you love more than anything and would never want another horse. You know, your boots probably cost more than he did, and whilst I wouldn't have that any other way, you sort of think to yourself, oh no, I can't do that. And now I'm obviously going to save these for best. These are going to be for like my photo shoots, although I know what I'm like. I'm going to want to just wear them every day. And that's the other thing I'd say to you, is just blooming wear the things, just wear them. Don't save them for best. Burn the beautiful candles, use the beautiful crockery. It's very much, I've got to take my own advice on this one, but the want in me to save these for best is a lot. Gosh, thank you so much to the Solaris team for getting me these as well. And thank you to everyone who has sent anything that is in this, because I always say this, but I've been in this industry a long time. I don't think you ever take for granted, not me personally anyway, when people think of you, when there are so many people that do this, and this is such a huge industry now, when people think of you and send you something, it is, I can't put into words how lovely that is. And so I am so grateful for anyone that sent anything, and I'll link everything in the description box down below. This felt nice to just unbox loads of things and just chat about things, and just, I don't know, just a simple video. I think sometimes I get myself a little bit like worked up with making things interesting and making things engaging in this world of like really needing to catch people's attention, that sometimes it's just good to go back to basics. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I won't do it again. That's my alarm clock to go and make some dough. So I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.